Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve with Manful Yoga. So today I made another Wednesday workout video for you, but it's going to be for people who have leg injuries. So right now I am nursing a knee injury. I hurt my knee while playing for Team Turkey at the World Lacrosse Games. So I've been having to modify my workouts, but this is still going to be a challenging workout. It's going to focus on core, focus on upper back, shoulder mobility, upper body strength, and some lower back stuff. So check it out. One thing that you can really focus on while you're injured, maybe in your legs, is working on your upper body strength and developing your core, right? So we're going to start off with a supine bicycle. So great exercise for your core, really good at working your lower abdomen. Take your hands behind your back, knees over your hips, extend your right foot forward as much as your knee will allow for if that's injured or if your ankle is hurt. Just do what's comfortable here, but you want to engage this thigh. And even if your knee is injured, you want to make sure that you're firing that thigh, probably, because you want to keep that muscle active. And then pick your head up, move your elbow over to your left knee. Keep that length, really press your belly button down into your spine. Take it back to center, knee back. Extend your left leg, keep your lower back on the ground, and then take your left elbow over to your right knee. Try to keep the left side of your body down and lift both shoulders off the ground and twist. Take it back to center and switch legs once more. Right arm, right elbow, left knee. Knee stays over the ankle. You can keep your right leg engaged here if you can. Maybe point the toes or flex the toes. Take it back to center. Twist again. Left elbow, right knee. A little dyslexic today. Pick your shoulder up a little bit higher and twist. Take it back to center and right elbow to the left knee. Take it back up. So you're warming up your core, warming up your twisting here, so your spine, keeping your legs active. And then switch again, left elbow, right knee. Keep your lower back really pressing into the ground. Lift your shoulders and twist deeper. Take it back to the left. Left knee, right elbow. Pick up a little bit higher, left shoulder off the ground. Take it back to center and left knee over to the right knee, lower back down. And shoulders up, and notice how I'm not pulling my head up with my neck up with my arms here. My core is holding up. One more to each side, right elbow, left knee. Lower back really pressing into the ground, so no space between my lower back and the ground here. Last one, over to the right. Take it back to center and relax down. You can roll from side to side here for a little bit of a break. And then come up to a seated position. And it's important to keep your muscles flexible or limber while you're recovering. So we're going to do a seated forward fold here. Now we can't warm up the legs, so instead try to sit down on tops of your thighs instead of your butt. Knees slightly bent, reach your arms up as high as they'll go. Reach forward, grab whatever you can. Maybe it's the shins, ankles, backs of the feet. Pull your chest forward. Press your core into your upper thighs. This little thing in my back right now that's kind of poking up behind you, that's what you want to pull forward. You're not warmed up, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but if you just stay in the pose, keep pressing forward, gradual movement forward, you're eventually going to get to that point that you want to go. Keep your toes reaching toward your face. Keep your head away from your shoulders. Keep pressing forward. Maybe even flare your elbows out to the side and use your arm strength to pull you down. Keep your gaze focused forward. So I don't want you looking down at your knee. You want to think about chest to toes rather than head to knee. Because when you do head to knee, your lower back gets neglected a lot. So this is a stretch for your lower back and your hamstrings. Keep pressing forward. Keep feeling the stretch in your lower back. 10 more seconds. And then relax. All right, from here we're going to come up to standing position. All right. Reach your arms up overhead. Time for crescent moon here. Take your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers. Bring your shoulders down. Reach your arms to the back. So from the side, you'll see that my arms are behind my head here. Belly button is drawn in toward my spine, so I'm not reaching back and arching forward like this, and keeping everything in a straight line. From here, inhale up, and then exhale, take it over to the right, hips to the left. Reach your torso up, bring your chin away from your chest, tailbone reaches down. So see how my core is engaged, my lower abdomen's engaged, keep my lower back protected. Press your fingers all the way over to the right, really reach. Keep the right side of your body long. Go, go, go. Hips to the left. And then back to center. Reach back up. And then take it over to the right. I'll start at the left now. Chin away from the chest. And again, core engaged, so your butt's reaching down under your body. Notice how I'm not poking out back here like that. Bring my butt under my body, keeping my core engaged. Reaching over to the left. Extending both arms. Really reaching over to the right with my hips. And keeping my arms as long as I can. But keeping my shoulders plugged in. Reach your arms back, lift your chest, lift your chin. Go a little bit further. And then take it back to center. All right, here's where the core engagement is really important. So really tilt your pelvis here. Keep your core strong, especially your lower abdomen. Think about a straight line from your pubic bone to your shoulders. Inhale and lift up, look up. And then exhale, reach your arms to the back, lean back. Lift your sternum up as high as you can. So imagine that someone is lifting your sternum up with a string toward the ceiling. And really squeeze your arms to the back and go back. You shouldn't feel pinching in your low back here. This is all about opening your upper back and your shoulders and engaging your core. 5 more seconds, go back a little bit deeper. And then bring it forward. Big inhale. Bend your knees and then forward fold down. Arms at your ears. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head, look all the way behind you. And then take your feet 6 inches apart. Grab your big toes. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you can put your chest on your thighs. And then relax your neck all the way so you're looking behind you. Take your shoulders away from your head. And then use your arm strength to pull your body down toward the ground. Elbows flare out to the sides. Press your head toward the space between your shins and start to lift your hips up. Keep contact between your core and your upper thighs. Keep your shoulders away from your head and still reaching your head down toward the ground, pressing your head back between your shins. Just going down and back with your head, lifting your hips up. 10 more seconds here. Keep your shoulder blades wide, elbows squared up to the side. Use your arm strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bend into your knees. Bring your feet back together. Bring your hands back. Same way you came in. Biceps at your ears. Bend your knees. Sit down and then take it all the way back up. We're going to do a few of those to work on core strength. So again, bend the knees slightly. Take it down with a flat back. Right, so I'm using my core to keep my back flat here. Nice and slow down. Inhale back up, nice and slow. Back flat. Inhale up. And exhale, fold, knees bent. Inhale up. Back flat. Exhale, release. And then release your arms. And now we hope we got some upper body warmed up. So let's take it down to the ground. Down in the plank. Shoulders right over your hands. So your arms should be perpendicular to the ground. Tilt your pelvis slightly, so instead of kind of letting your butt sink down, tilt the pelvis, keep your core engaged. Drop your chest down between your shoulders, like that, and then pull your head forward. Make your body as long as you can. Engage your thighs, press your heels back. Shoulders right over the hands here. maybe a little bit further forward, and then take your biceps to face forward. So I can rotate my arms here. See my elbows moving? You can rotate your arms without moving your hands. So I want you to externally rotate your arms so that your inner elbow starts to face forward. Triceps wrap around and face the back. Keep your core engaged. Flat line from your heels to your head. Pull forward a little bit more. Deep breathing in and out through the nose, keeping this nice and consistent. Trying to broaden your shoulders as much as possible, and then lower down halfway, take your shoulders forward, keep your elbows in tight. So I'm making a 90-degree angle with the ground, keeping my head lifted, keeping my shoulders wide, elbows in tight, core still engaged, straight line from heel to head. Let's do 30 seconds here. Pull your shoulders forward a little bit more. Keep your thighs strong, core strong. 10 more seconds. Notice how my shoulders don't dip below my elbows, keeping them level with my elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release your knees down. Release your chest all the way to the ground. Hands under your shoulders, tops of toes into the ground. Flex your thighs, lift your chest, pull your shoulders back. Keep your core and your hips pressing into the ground so that pelvis always tilts. Not arching your lower back, but keeping your hips touching the ground, pulling your shoulders back, lifting your chest, and then relax back down. And then let's press back into down dog. If this is too much on your knees or maybe it hurts, don't worry about it. Well, worry about it, don't do it. But instead of a down dog, you could do a forward fold like this, kind of like and maybe use your hands to pull forward, wrap around. So wrapping your biceps to face forward and then pressing your chest toward the ground, pushing your hands away from you. So pretty much down dog for your upper body here. Or if you want to take traditional down dog, you can do that. But this is something new that you can try. Might be fun. So it's basically a forward fold. Kind of like prepping for a handstand actually. Index fingers facing forward, thumbs facing in. And again, that rotation of the arms so that your biceps are facing forward, elbows facing toward the back. Sandwiching your core with your upper thighs. Trying to minimize the space right here between your thighs and your chest. Keep your neck relaxed. Maybe even press into your hands to get into your hamstrings a little bit deeper. All right. And then here, moving back to supine bicycle, right? Because that's one thing that we can do. And then commence mat farting. Because I don't have a towel now. Take your right knee out, lift your chest, twist over to the left. Keep your left shoulder lifted. Belly button pressing down into the ground and switch sides. Lift both shoulders off the ground. Try to keep your left side on the ground and then switch. Right elbow toward your left knee. Take it back over to the right. Over to the left. Make sure that you're not using your neck muscles too much here, that you're just using your core to lift up. Twist back to the right. And switch. Over to the right. Lower back still touching the ground. No space between the lower back and the ground. Shoulders lifted. And switch back to the left. Knee over the hips. Right leg extended. Back over to the right. Last one here. And then relax. Take your back to the ground. Maybe squeeze your knees in. If you can't squeeze your knees in, just roll from side to side here. All right. And then take it back up. All right. From here, doing some hamstring stuff, combining that with shoulder stuff. So we're going to move into dolphin pose. Really good exercise for, actually, sorry, not yet, not dolphin pose yet. We're going to move into eagle pose first. So I'll open up the shoulders a little bit first. So if you have use of your legs, go for full eagle. If not, all we're going to do is work on the upper body part of it. So take your arms out wide, inhale up, and then exhale, swing your right arm under your left arm. Wrap up your fingers, wrap up as much as you can. I usually can't get my fingers. Ooh, it's a miracle. I got my fingers today. Feel pinching in your wrist, then you can just grab your fingers with your thumb, like so. Move up so you can see this. So right there, grabbing it with my fingers. You can interlace the fingers all the way. Or if that's still too hard, just use your right forearm, hook the elbow. Like that, you're still getting the stretch. All right? From there, relax your shoulders, pick your elbows up, and press your forearms forward. So I'm going to try and keep my elbows shoulder level here. I'm going to work on keeping my core engaged, my back flat, and then really lift your arms, press your elbows forward. So this is really stretching your shoulder blades apart, really good opening for your upper back, for your shoulders. Keep your shoulders down, and don't lift your arms up toward your face like this. Keep your forearms away from you as you lift your elbows up. 10 more seconds here. Three, two, one, and then release, unwind. And then exhale, swing your left arm under your right arm now. Interlace your fingers however you can. If you can't interlace your fingers all the way, grab your thumb with your index and your middle finger. You can also hook the forearm right on your elbow like so. All right, then relax your shoulders, flatten out your core, good standing pose, and then take your elbows up, press your forearms forward. Keep your chin lifted, keep really good form here, really good posture, right? So the only difference between mountain pose and eagle pose right now, with my arms like this and the legs straight, my arms are just, right, extended out. Otherwise, tailbone is reaching down, so core is engaged, knees slightly bent, toes touching. Lift up a little bit more through your elbows, press your forearms forward a little bit more, open up. 10 more seconds here. And then release and unwind. Let's take your arms up all the way, reach up, and then forward fold, take it all the way down. Halfway up. Forward fold. And then take your arms up all the way. Reach up, reach back. So open your arms up just like you've got a capital Y, right? Tailbone reaching down, and then reach your arms back, look up. Open up your chest, all the muscles right around your sternum, your pecs, intercostals, your infraspinatus. Sorry, not infraspinatus. What am I thinking here? Oh, serratus anterior. There we go. So those muscles attached to your ribs. Reach up, look back, reach, 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 and then forward fold back down. Halfway up. Lower your hands down, step your feet back, take your forearms down, parallel to one another, index fingers facing forward, thumbs facing in, and then walk your feet in. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Don't worry about how straight your legs are here. More important that you're flattening out your back.
So pressing your chest back to your thighs, lifting your hips, keeping your shoulders over your elbows, really pressing your head and your chest back. You can start to straighten your legs here to get the stretch in your hamstrings as well. But the focus here is really on your shoulders. Flatten up your back as much as you can by lifting your hips up, using your core. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Yep, that's how I relax.
Okay, so there you go. Quick little workout for working on shoulder, mobility, working on keeping your hamstrings nice and long, core strength, and some upper back stuff. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course, facebook.com/manfulyoga. Just hit 16,000. That's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. And yeah, new videos every week, hopefully. See you guys later.